Good morning, sir. My name is Lojati Das. I am from mechanical branch. I have passed out from Visvesvaraya Technological University, and I have some experiences also in mechanical field. Where earlier, when I was in school, earlier from when I was in college, I used to work. I worked in various factories, industries, from where I gained a lot of knowledge about small tools, small tools, machine tools, and other parts of the machines, which helped me to uh, to know more about machines. Uh, Earlier, I worked in a factory where I learned welding, drilling, and all small machine tool craft. And after that, and after that, during my schooling, and I got some stipend out of it, which also did help me during my studies. And after that, I went for another factory where we used to work with bigger kind of machines. That those are transformer coil winding and transformer electrical windings and all. And there I used to work with them. There I used to stay with them and work. We used to add a friendly coordination among the co-people, co-mates, so that we can gather a kindly nature around us. And while while working with the other people, while working with my other co-mates, they used to ask me to do small things, just like painting, varnishes, fixing out small parts. And from there, with them and from them, I learned many machine joining and operations, which my fellow mates were not able to know at that particular point of time. It was very difficult for us to gather such lot of information from the outside factories, which were situated outside our school and premises. And I used to get stipend also during my college days. uh, in total, I have an experience of more than 2 year, 2 to 2.5 years, where I used to work. And so there, at first I worked for TGS elevator industries, where elevator works, we used to go through elevator works, where we used to go through punching operations, drilling, binding operations, and all small operations we used to go through. There our supervisor was there. We used to uh, be very obedient to our supervisor for the small things. And after that, those people were used to they, those people were also very good in design. And I was very attracted towards design at that particular point of time. Because I was attracted toward design, I thought of thought of career related to design, and which was difficult for me to understand at that time. Then I particularly went out outside, and started my schooling. I did my BE in mechanical. I started doing BE in mechanical from that particular time. And during the holidays, I used to manage to get some job here and there, and we start working with the factory with reference of my uncle or aunties, with whom I used to stay at that time. My uncle made me a reference in some other factory in their within their knowledge. And there I learned how to cooperate with the people, how to manage things, and how to manage small things without going into very big situations. So those things I managed. And I have pretty much knowledge on how to operate many people together, and many people together in a close circular path. And how should they work, and how should they treat other people without making any issue, or without making any external affairs with anybody. Then, because I was very pretty much interested in drawing, my father told me to start a career of drawing. And I started learning AutoCAD, CATIA, and NX for the design basis. When I Solid Edge, also Solid Edge. Uh, solid edge, SolidWorks. Other than my college studies, and I did that course in pretty much in one year, 8 months on 1 year most probably, and I did that pretty well. After that, after that, after that, I passed graduation from that college, and while passing graduation from the college, my father after graduation had my father had very big dreams, very lot of father is having very good dreams still, and he he placed me in a company, Mighty Machines, where they used to work for CNC lathe and other supervision work. Small they used to supply orders from small factories, and small industries used to operate their labors, and small factories used to operate small craft. Design tools and CNC operated machine tool parts, lathe, they used to have flange boost, gearing cover, and all. There, I learned how to operate lathe and how to operate verniers and how to operate lathe machines, milling machine, drilling machines, and pretty other types of machines, CNC operation and CNC codings and CNC punching, and how they operate. HMC works also. And while I was working in that particular company, I learned many new things, like how to operate foreign people, that because the orders they used to provide for foreign labor, for foreign countries also. I worked there for more than 2 to 3 months, and it was pretty much good. I learned many new things from that particular part. Then I was back to my hometown, and when I was back to my hometown in West Bengal, I got a job in poultry farm, and there in poultry farm I used to work as supervisor. There supervisor. There we used to visit all the poultry farms in our place. We used to visit the particular poultry farms in a place, and we used to operate on chicks, small hens, or small hens, and how they grow, how they take ages to start from childhood to mature stage. How from that, it takes one for 160 days for a matured hen to grow in a poultry farm, and we used to inspect all the to and fro's chicken can go through in their growing stage. That is how we used to operate a poultry farm, and I worked there for more than 2 to 3 months. After a few days, we got my friend from New Delhi called me and told that there isn't some opportunity in Bharat BPO where I can work as 139 operator. Went there, I gave an interview, and the interview was pretty well, and I got job selection, and after that I got a call center job as an agent. I worked there in 139 call center agent, and it was very pretty good, how we used to operate calls, and how we used to operate different customers at different time. I remember 139 as very well, very well groomed software. We used to use to operate on to the customer passengers used to ask for the different types of issues they go through during their travel, during the situation they face during their travel. Even small problems, your customers can call to 139 for regular issues, like if there is any small problem, or if there is any small issue, or if there is any small problem, we can we we can conduct calls, and we can solve your problem. Still, after that, I came home, I gave more than 10 to 15 interviews, and after that I got company here in IBPL, and still I'm learning the job here and there, and here and there I'm learning job how to operate on the machines, and how the machines are, how the new machines are there, and how they operate the plant. The plant is so difficult, and how to operate pretty much. people around us and how their different view. It is difficult for people who has been staying in Karnataka. It is not difficult for them to come here and talk to the people who are all Bengali and all people who are big enough for us, and they are aggressive also sometimes, and so it is difficult for us. We do not want to disturb them, but we should always think about the safety precaution and well-being of everybody who on the floor. We are serving as supervisors currently in a plant, bottling plant, where we should always think about the well-being of our people. We should always think of the goodness the people is for goodness they are having in mind for us, how much they are thinking about us, and we should not be bothered. We should always find better place to tackle our problems and then their problems. So, sir, my kind notice is that, sir, we should cooperate, and we should always cooperate among us. We should always be happy, and we should always like everybody, so that there is no situation going against our control. Situation should always be within our control. Situation, because it is a very risky plant, it is a very risky operations we go through. So it is difficult, and we should always be kind to others, and people there can people there can complain to us. It is very difficult, sir. When it is difficult, we should always have a good knowledge of we should always have a good knowledge of other people, and thank you, sir. Thank you. So that is what I worked till now. I am 29. My name is Lojoti Das. I am from mechanical branch. I have done my mechanical BE, mechanical diploma, mechanical CAD, CAMS, CAE in design, and I have pretty much knowledge in mechanical. And there what I also with experience. So currently I am working for a bottling plant where we go through LPG trainings, and I'm going through training and also working and helping as a supervisor in the inflow. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I want to proceed for a big career, a big opportunity, and a dreaming opportunity, and a dream that can come true. I have always dreamed big enough, so that everybody should be happy, and everybody should be. My father are very. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.